Storytime at Home. Presented by Public Library of Cincinnati and Hamilton County.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Kathy and I am the Children's Librarian at the Miami Township Branch Library. I have a puppet friend with me here today. Do you recognize this friend? This is the caterpillar from Eric Carle's Very Hungry Caterpillar. And I bet you might already know this. Do you know what a caterpillar turns into? A caterpillar spins a cocoon, a brown cocoon. I'm going to do that with my puppet here. Make it spin its cocoon. Here it comes. It needs to eat a lot first and get very fat. Then it spins its cocoon and it waits inside its cocoon until it's ready. And then what comes out? A beautiful butterfly. Yes, look at all the colors on my butterfly. It's kind of a magical thing that happens in nature. And colors can be magical too. Did you know that colors can change? You can mix colors. We're going to do a rhyme about that now. We're going to start by mixing the colors blue and yellow. Do you know what that's going to make? My rhyme goes like this. The blues were unhappy, the yellows were too. They wanted to be the same, but what could they do? They each grabbed a partner and twirled round and round. And then they turned green and fell to the ground. Very good. Did you do that along with me? We're going to do it 2 more times so you get another chance. Did you say that blue plus yellow equals green? You were right. Good job. All right, our next colors are yellow and red. Ready? Here we go. The yellows were unhappy. The reds were too. They wanted to be the same. But what could they do? They each grabbed a partner and twirled round and round. And then they turned orange and fell to the ground. Did you know that yellow plus red makes orange? Very good. All right, our last colors are red and blue. Ready? Here we go. The reds were unhappy. The blues were too. They wanted to be the same. But what could they do? They each grabbed a partner and twirled round and round. And then they turned purple and fell to the ground. Very good. Red plus blue makes purple. Excellent job. All right, well, that was a fun rhyme to teach us about color mixing, but we wouldn't really want to be all the same like those colors, would we? The world would be pretty boring if everyone was just the same. But the fact that we are different as people sometimes causes some conflict and causes some arguments sometimes. Have you ever had an argument with someone? That's what our book today is about. Our book is titled Blocks, Let's Share, and it is by Irene Dickson. And you can see we're going to be focusing on colors in our book too. What color block does a little girl have? Red. And what color block does the little boy have? Blue. Very good. And our blocks up here are in red and blue too, aren't they? Now we get to our end pages. We can see more blocks. Would you like to play with those blocks? Do you like to make towers with blocks and houses and all kinds of things? They're so much fun to play with. Ruby has red blocks. Let's take a look at what she's building. Ruby builds with her red blocks. Ruby is building in the foreground. In the background, here comes Benji with his blue blocks. Benji has blue blocks. Benji builds with his blue blocks. Are Ruby and Benji playing together or separately? Benji wants one of Ruby's red blocks. Benji looks happy. He's grabbing for the block. How do you think Ruby is feeling? Benji takes Ruby's red block. Oh no, did he ask her if he could have that red block? He did not. How do you think Ruby is feeling now? Is that a good idea to take something without asking first? Give that back, says Ruby. No, says Benji. How are they feeling now? Very, very angry. Crash! Oh no! What has happened to all of their blocks? Oh, I'm sorry, says Benji. What can I do? Ruby thinks. Think she's going to find a way to make this better? Well, says Ruby, you can share. Now, are they playing together or separately? Playing together with both colors of blocks, aren't they? And making a huge, really magnificent tower. Guy has green blocks. Here's Guy. What will they do now? That's how our story ends. What will they do now? What do you think is going to happen next? Very nice listening, everyone. Thank you. Now, I'm going to do one small color experiment at the end here today. I do want to give a suggestion for you after you watch this or later on today or this week to do some color experimenting of your own. You can mix colors using paints, or for a less messy project, you can overlap different colors of tissue paper and see what colors you can create by mixing those together. The experiment I'm going to do has to do with watercolors. So this is some water that I just put some yellow watercolor in a jar, and I have blue food coloring. So I'm going to drop some blue food coloring. Now, do you remember what yellow and blue made in our experiment? Ooh, let me move my finger so you can see that. What color is that making? Magic. Let me twirl it around with a spoon. And we have green. Very good. Some magic for today. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.
Get free books in the mail. Sign up today. Go to Ohio Imagination Library.org to find out more.